Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hello, you guys. Welcome back. Yeah, I was looking at Megan. Yeah, her as ever should be as if. She's really attempting to appear as though she is soft and warm and loving and just prancing across the lawn with Lilibet. People are saying, looking at that image is very blurry. It looks like she has on a hairpiece, kind of like the one we saw at the bottom of the ski hill. That was a joke. Yeah, anyways, it's WTH. You know what that means. I'm not buying it. Nobody's buying it. It just seems like virtue signaling, and it really appears as though she's mirroring Catherine's soft ways, Catherine's energy. We know that's just what she does, right? So I'm not buying it. And they're like, oh, you missed out. You're missing out on what Megan has to say. You're missing out. I want to miss out. I don't want to catch anything. I mean, really? Come on. Nothing. Okay, carrying on. Harry's downward projected nose in this last picture where it looks like he's blowing smoke out of his nose with a ring in his ears. I have to thank Jules from X for that. Thank you, Jules. That was really kind of you. Yeah, so I tagged that on my last video there. So that was from Jules. And yeah, I've been saying that for years, that he just looks like he's so pissed off. It's like, what is he mad about? Whatever. So there you go. I think personally, he looks a little bit like Squidward. The evil character in SpongeBob SquarePants? Yeah, that's who he looks like. Yeah, you can see I got all my notes. I got a lot of notes today, you guys. Sorry. So yeah, he looks like SpongeBob, very evil character. And, Megan would be the SquarePants, right? Or is it square meg equals peg? Whatever, something along those lines. So carrying on here, Justin Trudeau did do the kiss cam with Harry, or they showed up on the kiss cam. Maybe they should have done some kissing, but they didn't. We know that Harry is he's not 100% straight. He's bisexual. Same thing with Justin. So they probably might have a little bit of flames going on between them. Who knows? I don't know. People are saying, that he was crying during the closing ceremony. Maybe that pissed off look was actually his really ugly crying face, possibly. And then people are talking about how he juts his jaw forward. A lot of people, that is like cocaine jaw, but it's also SSRIs and antipsychotics that can cause that bruxism. It's like a dyskinetic tongue movements. I think we've seen him doing that. Yeah, and he was like, oh, Canada, oh, Canada, oh, Canada. Everyone's like, okay, how many drugs did you pop today? What are you on today? A little bit too much. So, yeah, a touch too much. So, anyways, yeah, he does that jaw out like his wife said, one viewer. Yeah, they both do that whole jaw jutting thing. So, it could be the cocaine jaw. But he definitely sees with anger. He's definitely probably got TMJ, no doubt. And carrying on. So, the last day of Invictus, I'm sure you guys probably know all this, so just bear with me. They watched the rowing finals. The pair sat in the bleachers. They stopped to shake hands and took pictures. And they shoned. They shoned, or they shined. I guess that's a Canadian way of saying you shined. Not shunned. I was thinking shoned is like you got dissed. That's like being dissed in California. But apparently in other people, shoned is being shined. I thought it was like being shunned. My bad, right? But according to one supporter, was it? Was it really? Did they really shone together? Personally, I think it's a mask. It's a stage show. It's having peaceful appearances. It's a business, all right? It's a business. They've got a job to do. And he did not show up until the closing ceremonies, okay? They are kind of on the skids, all right? They have been on the skids. One person said, and then he also says, oh, from one soldier to another. Oh, shut up, Harry. You were a bunker, Harry. That he was in tears as Justin praises the Invictus Games legacy. That was one day ago. And also, apparently, Justin said he's so damn proud of Canada as they booed the U.S. national anthem. Now he's facing online ridicule. Yeah, okay. Oops, ouch. That's not going to help him at all. He's not in good terms with anyone right now. So yeah, and this was against Finland, and then later the U.S. won from 6-1. So take that. Okay, carrying on. We have here apparently watched the indoor rowing together, like I said, and he did make a surprise appearance at the closing ceremony. They have not been on good terms. So 2 hours ago in the news, it says that they shoned. Yeah, oh yeah, you shone. So then the profit, apparently, the ending profit was $5 million. Jeez, are you kidding me? $5 million, that's it. How much did they spend on Meghan and Harry in the past anyways? How much have they lost? And they're going to rave about $5 million? You got to wonder, what did Meghan and Harry take from that? Right? Really? $5 million. That's not that much. Not really. Not according to Meghan and Harry. They can piss through that in a few months. Okay, carrying on. Justin's wife's friendship with Meghan, they once gushed of feelings that were, reciprocated, and they liked each other and whatnot, but not now. Now it's not reciprocated, okay? They met while she was filming Suits. Meghan was filming Suits in Toronto, and they became quote-unquote close friends. We do know Meghan is she likes to climb the social ladder, so she just used her for fuel. We know that, right? I mean, come on. Gregory, that's the wife apparently, appeared in her archetypes, referred to as dear friend, and they were giddy like little schoolgirls. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. But the ties changed. Oh, they didn't stick around. The relationship has cooled. Yes, it cooled. She attended King Charles' coronation. She was asked about Meghan, and she says, oh, I know her, but it was coldly. So, in a nutshell, Meghan's a nutter. She knows she's a nutter. And they're not on each other's Christmas card list. Yeah, there's that. And let's see. Meghan uncharacteristically is acting like she's nervous and shy to meet her in softness. And this is where a lot of people are talking about, they're saying in articles, she's coming off so much softer and less aggressive. And wow, she's like turned this leaf. Don't kid yourself, people. That's just another social construct mask of putting in a little compartmentalized mind that she pulled from her brain. Ooh, I got some Catherine up in my head. I'm going to pull a little Catherine out and I'm going to use that. That's exactly what she's doing. Someone joked and said Meghan could be doing auditions for The Masked Singer next. The Masked Singer. I don't think she knows how to sing. She would if she could try. Okay, here we go. Here's some comments. People are kind of scathing here, you guys. Meghan, they want to continue. Harry wants to continue the war for more injured veterans. Yeah, he does. They make money on it. They're saying he's too political. He's making it for a political platform now. He's misleading his credentials. He sat in a bunker. Sorry, Harry, we're not buying it. Another person said, yep, they profit off war. And and you can see Justin's body language when they're both standing side by side and they both have their hands in their pocket. People are like, wow, Justin sure has a feminine body language. He sure has a funny stance. People are like really dissecting Justin's body language. And you can look at him kind of like part happy, but part like, okay, whatever, buddy. Not really buying what you're saying. Yeah, okay, you idiot. Harry comes off as a complete blithering idiot, acting like he's confident what he's saying, but you don't really believe any of it. Yeah, the political rant. So, anyways, one person said this. This is pretty funny. Do they after hanging out with each other, are their periods in sync with each other? You know how women are like that. You hang out with her, all of a sudden your periods are in alignment. That's what people are saying. Pretty funny. Very funny. Okay, carrying on. And let's see. How cute the losers are hanging out with each other, quote unquote. Another one. A foreign prince is meddling in politics, quote unquote. Let's see. Yeah. And another person said, quote unquote, like I said earlier, Trudeau stands like a woman, quote unquote. Another one. Harry re-enlist. LOL. Ukraine needs you. Go. Yeah, you should go, Harry. But he would go in and be in the bunker. Another person, ooh, this one's really, really juicy, you guys. Are you ready for this one? This one might have you falling to the floor laughing. It's a little dirty and naughty, I will say. quote unquote, you can tell which one is the bottom between the two. You know what I'm getting at, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, it's a little on the gay side. Okay, quote unquote. Did they coordinate their outfits? Just asking. Yeah, I think maybe they did. So both, quote unquote, both are playing pocket pool. Pocket pool. Woo. Okay. We know what that's at, right? It's a little tickle in the pants with your hands in the pocket. Getting too close to each other. Yeah, the hugging and the little hello, how nice to meet you. Kind of was getting a little bit of joked about, to say the least. And apparently UK is sending troops, boots on the ground. Go, Harry, go. People are saying Harry's an utter bore. He sounds like an imbecile idiot and a bore. A war veteran retired from Xbox Special Forces. Tickling inside his pants, along with Justin doing a little tickle in his pants too while they're standing next to each other. Yeah, just maybe possibly rubbing one out. I don't know. So anyways, within the same vicinity of each other. So yeah, they're profiting off war, which is classic of people who like to meddle in politics, like I say. Yeah, it's interesting. I'll tell a little story. When I had my colonoscopy, you guys know I just had one, right? And I came out clear, by the way. The anesthesiologist came before the nurse anesthetist, started talking to me. And you know me, I probe, I ask a lot of questions, okay? So I asked her, I says, is there anyone who possibly would do this without anesthesia? Not that I was going to do it, right? And she says, oh yeah. And it takes a special kind of person to do that. I go, oh, yes, a narcissist. And she just looked at me like, ooh. And I says, well, you know, and I got this because of H.G. Tudor. He says the greatest threat to his control is death. And then I just tapped on, I would say anesthesia is along with it. So it would be the narcissist. Yeah. Then she asked me about politicians. I said, oh, they're all on the spectrum. If they're not on it, the toe's on the line. For the most part, I have to say anyone who goes and wants that control tends to lean into that area. Just saying. Some are better than others. Some are actually, will do duty and sacrifice because they want that positive legacy in the end and do want their country to do well. But there's still a social mass construct, just putting it out there. And so she kind of heard my little take on that, and she looked slightly a little disappointed in my response. But I will say, when I was being rolled out of there, she tipped her head out of her office and gave me a nice wave like this. So that was cool. So yeah, it takes a special kind of person, and it takes a special kind of person. I mean that in a negative way, to profit from people losing their limbs and losing their lives potentially just so that Harry and Meghan can line their pockets. Kind of reminds me of that excitement reminds me of who is his name? The Orange County governor who was just jumping, and his body language over the fires was like absolute giddiness. Oh, yes. And it was so bad. It was so bad. Everyone's talking about it. The body language guy did a video on it, and I didn't watch it all because I knew right away when I saw it. This guy's so excited. He's doing the deep pockets. He's doing like Meghan and Harry, like Trudeau, probably doing deep pockets with giddiness and excitement. Yes, let's send them to war. Let's get people blown up. We need your Invictus participation because I get to line my pockets. Same thing with the fires with that governor. I'm so excited. We've got people lined up, as he says. Oh, we've got people on ground. We know what we're doing next. We know where we're going. Of course they know where they're going. They're going to take a little cha-ching and they're going to do what they want to do for themselves. So that's where I stand. That's the end of my rants. So anyways, as if. Okay, that's kind of where Meghan and Harry are both leading into, is as if. Of course, they're not going to acknowledge it. And Meghan's still going to pretend that she's like bouncy, running across the lawn with a little daughter that we haven't ever seen. And of course, naturally, it's coming from a very high angle. And the distance is like, hundreds of yards away. Never going to get anything up close, are we? Ever. As if. That's as if, okay? So let's get some cards on Trudeau and Harry. in makeup. I wonder if they kissed in makeup because, you know, he wasn't too happy. There's been articles where they pulled away. Trudeau's wife pulled away. They're not friends. I think it's just strictly appearances. It looks good for the camera. He does it with Meghan. Why wouldn't he do it with him? Hello. I'm a fake. I can do it if I have to. Just give me enough drugs, I'll do it. And he'll do it very well. But without his drugs, he can't do it so well. So potentially with that Canada, woo, he was a little wired up. He was ready to go. He was ready to perform. But when he doesn't have the ingestion in his system, he doesn't do so well. You know, he's not a very good actor when he's not doped up. I will say that. He's very poor actor. That's why Meghan just dolls it up. Here you go. Here's your little dose for today. We got to perform, Harry. Like Pavlo and the dog. Here's your little treat. So here we go. So here we go. Let's see. Is Justin Trudeau and Harry truly on good terms? Is Justin Trudeau and Harry truly on good terms with each other? Are they truly on good terms with each other? No. Was it strictly for the camera? Was it strictly for public persona? Oh, yeah. Is Harry seething like a raging bull underneath? Oh, yeah. Is Harry lining his pockets with war veterans getting injured? Oh, yeah. Does he ever want that to end? Oh, no. Yeah, is Harry feeling like a loser? Oh, maybe. No, I guess maybe not. Does Harry feel like an absolute loser? Is Harry feeling like an absolute loser? Yes. Is Harry a danger to Meghan right now? His raging bull behavior, is he a danger to Meghan? Oh, absolutely. Is he a danger to himself? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's off the charts. Will he do anything about it? Will he act on it? Yes. Is it divorce time? Yes. Will he do physical assault? No. Will he act out on himself? More likely, yeah. Is he self-injurious to himself? Yeah. Will he just do it with substance? Yes. Will he do anything outside of substance? No. Okay, there you go. So he's just going to self-medicate. Here we go. Let's get some cards. Trudeau and Harry. The fake show of collaboration, and we're so happy. Oh, it's such a good show. They're really putting on a good actor. I mean, I suppose being with Meghan, he learned some acting skills. Alrighty, here we go. Trudeau and Harry. Let's get some cards on Trudeau and Harry. That popped. There we go. I'm taking that. Here we go. Okay, what we have here. He doesn't want her anymore. She's not willing to take care of him. She won't. She's greedy. Challenging position is taking it all down. So she needs to rebuild herself up. I think he's always made promises that he wouldn't leave her unless, ooh, gosh, that's fun. He wouldn't leave her unless she did rise herself up. You know, the rising phoenix from the ashes. Is she going to elevate herself? Probably by taking his money. Taking whatever he has, cleaning him out because she's dependent. And now I'm going to elevate myself as if or as ever. I think as ever for her words was eventually she was going to, because she had that divorce book thingy situated already. So it is an as if, but it was as ever because she always meant it. She always meant to take the whole thing down and rebuild herself. She never was going to take care of Harry. She never was going to be the mother. She never was going to be Martha Stewart. The odds of her succeeding are not likely because she's not a homebody. She cannot cook. She can't do garden. She can't do pets and all that. So she's faking it. Fake, fake, fake. She's wearing a social mask. It's the evil position. And she literally has no ability to care for anyone but the self. So she's status focused. She's in deep dread right now. So she's faking it by putting on that super giddy overcompensation of happiness. When you see that overcompensation of happiness, just know what's underneath it is absolute dread and misery, that she's overcompensating with that happy, I'm so soft and I'm wonderful. This is where we're getting that whole softness thing. She's trying to pretend to be Catherine because Catherine would be the perfect wife, the perfect mother. She does photography. She does garden. She actually can do some cooking. She actually spends time with her kids where Megan doesn't. She pretends it. So this is her mirroring Catherine because she knows she's not capable. So through mirroring, through her evil ways, she thinks that will elevate her and bring her up from her problems, and she can build herself up and change the events to a positive way and create a major shift where she could spark new things and get people to actually accept her and feel, oh, look how much harmony she is. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing. Oh, yes, I like what I'm seeing. Focal point. Yep, she wants to appear as though she has the happy family. She needs Harry to look like she's succeeding to keep that Catherine mirroring going. I've got the perfect abundance. I am my happy ever after as if. As ever. Happy as ever. She wants that happy as ever card. So people will celebrate her. So she can look like love flows and she found what she's looking for and that she's realized all her family dreams. This is why she love bombed the hell out of Harry, and we know it's all fake. Past position that doesn't serve, she's in a mental prison. She's in a mental prison and she knows it. She can also go to jail. That's also that literally and figuratively could get locked up. She doesn't want to get locked up. She wants to avoid getting trapped and locked up in immobilization. She wants to, then she would want to get out. Feeling abused doesn't work for her. I'm trapped. I'm tormented. I'm immobilized in fear, blah, blah. I did it to myself. How do I get out? She doesn't want people to know she's absolutely tormented. Hidden energy here. We have here taking a step back from crying and weeping and laying in bed, drinking bread and wine and pulling her tig days of that. So she's going to see if I can heal the situation of the Nine of Swords in reverse. But it's landing still on a negative completion, so not likely. She still wants to make it look like they're still together, they're still happy, but it never was that. It was always a nightmare. It was always weeping, crying, what have I done? What have I done to my life? You know, with that Nine of Swords upright. That was, and she's also, this is hot flashes. She's not capable of caring. She's not capable of that. And she had to pretend. What have I done? What the hell have I done pretending I've got family? Because I've got menopause here. This is my menopause of hot flashes. Sorry, you're not capable. So basically, it negatively impacted her life and the ending that's being forced on her. It feels like it's about to come because from Nine of Swords goes to Ten of Swords upright, which is it's coming for her. And then it's going to be a negative, the reverse Ten of Swords, which is it's the end of the adventure. You know, she would like to keep it up. Okay, it's painful, but maybe I can carry on. Maybe I'm feeling shame. Maybe I'm pessimistic and I've got some sufferings, but I'll keep going. But how? Here, she knows, okay, it's game up, man. It's game up. It's take a step back. Everyone's taking a step back from Megan pretending that she's got it all when she doesn't have it all. She's really trying to shift it, and she's trapped in trying to shift the narrative. Going into the future, it's debate. Maybe they'll debate. Just maybe they will debate my fake persona, putting it out there. And it's time to make a decision. So she came to this new, instead of calling it, the Riviera Orchard, she's calling it, and love with Megan. We know she doesn't love. We know it's cognitive. We know it's fake. We know that she's very platonic. She should have called it with platonic love from Megan. With dependency with Megan, with the emotional vampire energy of Megan, with enmeshment, love Megan, high expectations, platonic fake love with Megan. That's what she should have done, but now she's up. She wants people to debate this new narrative here. and she's not likely to be able to succeed. Yay. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. She's just, people are like, leave us alone. We don't want you. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Will you please stop, fall on your face, and just go away? It's an unachievable aim with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That Pentacles down. So she's got a loss of confidence. Opportunities are tanking, which makes her feel like death warmed over, a loss of life, loss of a loved one. So she's like, I'm losing Harry. I won't be able to keep doing it. It's also the card of, since that Pentacle's down, she was incapable. It was infertility here. And also with that Pentacle down, she can't pass the test of time. She's not getting the contracts. The contracts are being pulled from her as we speak. Multiple contracts had been falling by the wayside. And I would say also with Harry, since this seems to be more Megan, since I got the Megan card here, unless I want to read that as two feminine men here. Two feminine men here who want to elevate themselves too as well. Like they both care about their wives. Got to get back on my focus here. I kind of lost my focus on the two dudes with their hands in their pockets. Yeah, feminine energy. That could be that who are unwilling and unable and greedy, focused on greed and the image of a happy family between Harry and Justin. Let's just pretend we like our wives, but we know they're crazy bitches who are just greedy. They're like beard wives here. Beard wives, and it's just coming to a shocking end here. We just want to take a step back from our beard wives, and we feel kind of trapped with the beard wives, but it's debate time now, and we knew it'd never work. I'm just not into it. It was never going to work with these greedy, you know what? We married the greedy women to shift ourselves so we can build ourselves up. Yeah. Find a little bit of beauty in the moment and change the situation. Let's make people think. This is a smart thing to do with the hazelnuts here. And it's a little bit beyond our control because we are who we are and we have to rebuild somehow. So I got to clear the energy of what I truly am, which is a feminine male with my tiddling my something in my pocket possibly and just getting a little excited over someone else who's married to someone else. Or we know Justin has had that thing where it was said that he was busted with the dude, not a woman. He was cheating with the dude, not a woman. So there you have it. And whatever they do in terms of working together is never going to work. It's just, leave me alone. We did what we did. Just leave me alone now, because the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is just leave me the hell alone. A lot of people say that about Megan too. Just leave us alone. When is she going to go away? So it's also avoiding confrontations. They don't want to confront. They're not going to work together. There's no good news. It's not honest and stable. It's not easygoing. It is not slow and steady wins the race. We're going to invest our time with each other. This is bad news. Loser energy. Two losers hanging out with each other, as one person said, quote unquote. They're both losing. They're both falling on their heads. These two knights are crashing and burning. There's no consistency. They are boring. And there's no devotion between each other. Over-promising and under-delivering. Yeah, you're both losing. Two losers hanging out. And they have to look like they're committed. We're committed to Invictus. We have to plan plans for the future. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Got that cha-ching hanging on there. Yeah, so it's the student of life card, trying to be loyal, meeting the dreams, manifesting good news. So, but it's very debatable if it's believable, if they really are committed. And it's really, it's debatable whether or not the plans will actually go through, because they're like, Harry was celebrating war, you guys. He was like, oh yes, go Harry, go. So it's debatable between the two of them. And it's hate bombing. It's not love bombing. That's a very stalled energy of the Eight of Wands. So basically, there's been a lot of smear campaign against the two of them right now. I just did this. I was part of that smear campaign along with so many other people on X. It is basically burnout failure, and it's not good for business, and it's a slow kill, a very slow kill of canceled plans, and things will get canceled. Things will get canceled. He showed up very late. That was facade management. Then we have here, this is basically the empires crashing down. It's either overprotection or total destruction. And in this situation with the Emperor in reverse, it's all crashing down. Not for, there's a lack of stability. It's quicksand time. They don't care that Harry is the Prince of Charles, and Charles is not taking his calls. It's basically rigidity and projections. So they're just projecting, but it's not real. This is basically like the emperor wears no clothes kind of energy of benevolence, of dictatorship, and self-righteous tyranny, and cowardly, inefficient energy between the two of them. Yeah. And then I have here also is they're both defeated and destroyed. They're going to be licking their wounds. Go lick your wounds. And maybe they'll lick each other. Who knows? But go do some prayer, meditation. Yeah, I don't care. It could also be trying to heal. Oh, maybe we can heal. You tickle me, I tickle you. Maybe we can heal this. Should we lay together because we're both defeated? Aim for healing and growth? I don't know, maybe. Plan the next moves together. Try to regenerate ourselves together. Maybe. They might be trying to regenerate themselves because they're both losers crashing down with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So two losers trying to help each other. And they're both liars, trying to act like they're at peace to each other. So they're two snakes in the grass, trying to take what they can get, hope nobody notices, and fleeing. But we're going to act like we're the strength of the royal family of kindness and peaceful resolutions. And we're just enduring such strength. We're not loud and abrasive. We're kind. We're peaceful. We're watching our words very carefully, what we're about to say, but we're trying to act confident in calmness and purity, humility and compassion. But really, we're Seven of Swords, that sneaky fox thieves of duper's delight, covert narcissism, and eating away at the resources of other people. There you have it. Take from Invictus and act like we're just so peaceful and we're so kind. And we're going to persuade you so we can keep taking. We need to take from the peaceful, vulnerable people so that you don't notice. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Deep pockets and taking from Invictus and want to take. They need war so they can profit. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.